I grow,
Grow
hot peppers. All right, Jimmy Pickles here. I have not done a review for quite some time. I've been massively busy during the season and everything, so I'm actually happy. I'm happy to start doing a little bit of reviews. My friend Tim Myers over in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, who owns Hot Heads. You can go to hotheadsofficial.com. Sent me a couple bottles to review. I've reviewed for Tim Myers numerous times. Everything I have had has been unique to different degrees. For the most part, they've been, to be honest, they've been pretty mild sauces. They're very enjoyable. I don't always like a sauce that just completely burns me out, which is fun. But, you know, when you have quality foods and everything else, it's not always the best thing because it can mask the food. So Tim has always done the gourmet approach and has done that. This is the hottest sauce he has made to date. And he has done it with Rob Coleman, also known as the 7-Pot Club guy. So we'll talk about Tim Myers. Tim Myers owns Hot Heads, Hot Sauce Official. And he's been doing this for, I think, 2, maybe a little bit under 3 years. I met him on Facebook. He joined one of my pepper groups, and he seemed like a real nice guy, and he is. And I've done reviews. One thing that pops into my mind is that peach cobbler, perfect on the hot sauces. I do recommend him. And this is not a paid ad. It's just how I feel. Otherwise, I wouldn't promote him and represent him today. And Rob Coleman, I looked him up a little bit. Let's see, how was it? I think he was born in Indiana and lives in Minnesota now. So Rob's a cool guy. He really is. The first time somebody's like, dude, you got to watch 7-Pot Club. And I'm thinking, I got to watch 7-Pot Club. What is 7-Pot Club? I instantly thought about that religious show. You know, this is Pat Roberts here. You know, that's that club show or whatever. I don't know. I that's what I associated with. So instantly, I kind of smiled and thought, hey, this is going to be interesting. So I start watching him. He's very educational, and then he, out of nowhere, he busts into like a song and dance. I'm like, is this really happening? I started cracking up. But I tell you what, he's very entertaining, great guy, very professional. When I get stuck doing sorting seeds for all day long, I binge watch his stuff, and it's very, very entertaining. Check him out. I'm going to put a link to Tim Myers' hotheadsofficial.com in the description, and then I'll have to channel to Rob Coleman. So they both work together on this sauce, Scoville Scale, and how Rob got this name was one of his first videos. He did a song with it, so that's how they did it. And they wanted to do a really super hot sauce. And let's get to it. I figured I'd do a little bit of a background and talk about these guys. They have been outstanding, good people in the pepper community. They have great spirit, and so I support both of them. And Rob Coleman has done a review or two for me in the past. This is my grow room, by the way. Okay, all natural ingredients. That's a good thing. Seven pot in Trinidad peppers, apple cider vinegar, sweet onion, red bell peppers, fresh garlic, carrots, sugar, lime juice, which is fantastic. Makes me think of margaritas. Salt, which makes me think of margaritas. And tomato paste and olive oil. 5 ounces. And I know Rob grew a lot of the peppers. And Tim grew a lot of the peppers for this. And they wrote the recipe together. I believe it was 27 revisions to get to the sauce they wanted. So maybe I'll use that for my thumbnail. Anyway, so I made some wings. I'm going to try it. I'll give you my honest opinion. I don't know if this is perforated, but I came prepared. Nice split. Let's open this bad boy up. It has a nice smell. It really does. It looks like a nice consistency too, honestly. You can see that. I usually jump into the reviews, by the way, a lot faster. It's just these guys put a lot of work into this, and I felt I owed them a little bit of my time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it into a plate. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to pour it in a plate, into a dish. I'm going to have a couple of things too. Oh, this is thick. Nice thickness to it, you can see. So, and I'm taking a wing. I'm going to roll it in it. That way I'm rolling the whole thing in it. That way I make sure I get my fingers messy. That way I'm really soaking that sauce in it. And when I make my wings, see, coat that thing. Let's do it right. So I heard I'm going to burn on this. Right on top, spicy AF. Oh, that means spicy as F. So here we go. I taste the lime. Instant heat. Taste a little bit of the tomato and all the other seasonings. Went to the back of my throat instantly. It's got some heat, but it has great flavor. Instant hiccups. My tolerance is low, oddly enough. I do recommend it. I thought I was going through puberty there real quick. You figure for a seed vendor, my tolerance would be a lot higher when I de-seed all day long. A lot of the pepper fumes be in the air. Even when I take my mask off, it shrinks my stomach. So during the season, believe it or not, I don't. Ooh, back of the throat. Ooh, that went right back of the throat. So my stomach shrinks, and I don't have much spicy stuff. I got a whole freezer over there, frozen peppers, powders, stuff like that. Winter time is when I really start consuming. Next couple weeks, I'll do a bunch of reviews. I got another review for these guys, or for Tim Myers. And this is great stuff. Highly recommendable. It has more heat than the standard. hot sauce. In fact, got about a half a wing here. I'm going to put more sauce on it. Anybody who knows me, when I go back for seconds, that means I actually like the stuff. That lime sells this product to me. What you want, sauce makers, like pay attention. What you want is balance. You don't want just heat, 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 heat. You want a nice balance. I taste a little bit of sweetness. Got that lime in there, and it brings the fruitiness, the sweetness, and that lime taste all together, and bonds it with the tomato flavor. That's how I feel about this. It's good stuff. So, let me cleanse my palate. You know, the funny thing is, after I'm done recording this, I'm going to just sit here and eat more wings. So, 7 Paw Club in Hot Heads Official. Here's a nice sticker holograph. Check that bad boy out. Isn't that cool? And the regular sticker he sent me. hotheadsofficial.com. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Rob. Thumbs up. Great stuff.